7Letters is a personal letter to Singapore, as described by one of its film's directors, Royston Tan. He and 6 other filmmakers will be making the anthology in conjunction with SG50, the country's Jubilee celebration.
This is a ground initiative, and we decided to, embark on a personal journey to tell personal stories about Singapore that inspire us, and also more importantly, Singaporeans, on how they have impacted us and telling familiar stories. And this gesture is almost like writing a very personal love letter to Singapore.
Joining him at the press conference on Tuesday morning at Golden Village Suntec Mall were Khoo, Rajagopal, Jack Neo, Junfeng and Tan Pin. Kelvin Tong was in Bangkok for another project. For the only female of the group, Tan Pin, it would be her first drama she's directed in 15 years.
The past 15 years have been focused on documentaries. And part of the reason why I've always liked documentaries was the sense that you could always just carry a camera and walk around. For drama, it would be interesting for me. It would be working with a much bigger team. And in a way, everything would have to be prepared. In fact, most of the work is done before the shoot itself. So this would be a totally new experience for me. I just want to make a great film. Yeah. And
Fingers crossed.
I think with everyone's help, I have a good chance to do that.
Tan's short film entitled Roots will be about a family taking a road trip in search of their family history. Fellow director Junfeng will also explore the theme of identity in his short film Evolution.
It is about an elderly man who returns to Singapore and is looking for a woman whom he used to love, and how he realizes that how much Singapore has changed, but also how much his love, his memories of the place and of the woman has remained the same. A lot of these sentiments are manifested in the art that we see, in design, in products that have come out, and I think that constant search for an identity is something that is very Singaporean.
Rajagopal's segment Embrace is a tribute to his parents, depicting the choice his parents had to make in 1965, choosing between British citizenship or to remain in Singapore.
They definitely had a very, very difficult time. Not just during that phase, even after, because it was a bit of a struggle to to create a new life for themselves. They were going to be unemployed. I was not going to get any of those. We had to move out because everything was going to it changed actually after that that period, that time. So yeah, I didn't think about it much when I was a child, but now, yeah, it is actually was a very important time for my parents, because it made us who we are today.
Khoo will be tackling the golden years of Singapore cinema in his segment Legacy, while Royston Tan will explore the Singapore sound in the 80s in Song. However, local box office darling Jack Neo has found a loophole to make his kampong love story entirely in the Hokkien dialect.
I wanted to show, kampong boy and kampong girl, they are around the age about 12. So, this is the beginning of they start feeling about love. I want to use all Hokkien in this movie.
Okay.
Because it's 1965. So there's no reason Singapore not happy.
Production will begin in December with the gala screening of 7Letters to be the first film shown at the refurbished Capitol Theatre on the 24th to 26th July 2015.